First green flag of the night is on the speedway, and Rich Coons fires down to turn number 1 on the outside. Dusty Barton coming along with him. O'Hara pushes up the speedway. Here comes Ray Leonard. Top 3 will redraw for tonight's feature. Rich Coons leads him down to turn number 3 and 4. O'Hara rides second. Third is Barton. Pedley Leonard. Leonard riding in position 3, pushes up the speedway, moves back to 5th. Moving Mike Shane up to 4th. He's going to be on the back bumper of the 57 of Dusty Barton. But out front in the West Point Tours, number 27, it's Rich Coons. Coons leads him down to 1 and 2. O'Hara second, Barton third, Shane 4th, Leonard 5th, Collins 6th, and Harpel 7th. This time, 3 laps are in the books for the 27 of Rich Coons. O'Hara, the battle going to shape up for the 3rd position. That's the all-important redraw position. Shane on the back bumper of the 57 of Barton. This time the drivers will see halfway. Cross flags indicating 4 down, 4 to go for the 27 of Rich Coons. O'Hara, Barton, Shane, Collins now up to the top 5. Leonard and Harpel. Battle on the track for position number 3. Here comes Shane to the inside of Barton. Now he has to get on the binders. Out front, Rich Coons about a 4-car length advantage over the 44 of Jim O'Hara. Barton holds down the number 3 spot in the M16 of Shane. 4th, 5th is Collins. Parallel popsicle sticks are in the sky 2 more times around the speedway for the 27 of Coons. O'Hara, Barton and Shane. It's going to come down to 2 laps to go for a redraw position. Can Dusty Barton hold on the point leader as they ride up the back straightaway? Hot and heavy action for position number 3. White flag is on the speedway for Coons and O'Hara. Barton, Shane, Collins, Leonard, Harpel. Off of quarter number 2, we ride the 27 of Coons, sets it down in the quarter number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air, and picking up the win in the first heat race of the evening is Rich Coons. Second to Jim O'Hara. Third to Dusty Barton. 4th is Mike Shane. 5th is Tom Collins. 6th, Ray Leonard. 7th, Tanner Hart. That moves Jankowski up to the front row. Not going to see a green flag. Into turn 1 and 2, they ride it. Jankowski, the advantage. Cole, second. Third rides the M14 of Gully. Now up to 5th, the 2 of Tommy Gruber. This is only his 2nd time in that car. Alex Jankowski sets the pace down to the quarter number 1 and 2. Cole second, Gully third. 4th is Gruber, 5th is Williams. They ride it down to the north end of the speedway. Alex Jankowski shows the way in the 84Y. Matt Cole, rookie in the Sportsman Division in 2017, holding down the number 2 spot. Moose Gully third, final redraw position. Tommy Gruber holding down the 4th spot. 5th, Jeremy Williams, and Tim Howell on the back bumper. Into the south end of the speedway we ride. It is all the 84Y of Alex Jankowski. Moose Gully slips up. Tommy Gruber moves up to the number 3 spot. Howell gets around the 00 Williams for position number 5. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go, and the battle raging for position number 3. Moose Gully up to the position number 3. 4th back is Gruber. Out front, they're all chasing the 84Y of Alex Jankowski. Jankowski, a graduate of the Tobias Slingshots, up to the 602 Craig Sportsman. Working it down into the south end of the speedway. Cole holds down the number 2 spot. 3rd, Moose Gully. Parallel popsicle sticks are in the sky 2 more times around the speedway for Alex Jankowski. Matt Cole, Moose Gully, Tommy Gruber, Tim Howell, and Jeremy Williams. Up the back straightaway, Jankowski with about a 12-car length advantage over Matt Cole. The white silk is flying. 1 more trip around the speedway for Alex Jankowski. Cole, Gully, your top 3 redraw positions. Final time up into the north end of the speedway. Alex Yankowski sets it off at corner number 4. He'll pick up the heat race win. Matt Culver to Moose Gully, third and final redraw position. Tommy Gruber, Tim Howell round out your top 5. Six laps to distance. Green flag is out. Down the front straightaway goes the Thrillbilly, Chuck Culbertson. Current point leader by a large margin, looking to add to it tonight as he rides off the number 2 quarter. He has about a 10-car length advantage over Alan Komar in the 88. Luke Arbogast, third and final redraw position. That is Whitman and Simpson. Simpson takes a look to the inside down in the corner number 3. Arbogast going to look underneath the Komar 88 machine for position number 2. They ride side by side into turn number 1. They straighten it out as they ride off of quarter number 2. Chuck Culbertson out front, the Thrillbilly. And that wall-to-wall auto number 8 C ride. Three laps complete for Chuck Culbertson, Luke Arbogast. Alan Komar, here comes Simpson up to the top 3 redraw position. It's all Chuck Culbertson out front, setting the pace in the corner number 3 and 4. Arbogast rides second. His teammate picked up the win last week. Halfway, 4 down, 4 to go. For Culbertson, Arbogast, Simpson, Komar, and Whitman. Into 3 and 4. Arbogast is closing in on the Thrillbilly, Chuck Culbertson. He sees the parallel sticks. 2 more trips around the speedway for Chuck Culbertson. Luke Arbogast and Steve Simpson, your top 3 redraw positions. Up the back straightaway they ride. The 8C of Chuck Culbertson sets the pace into 3 and 4. Arbogast holds down the number 2 spot. 1 more 3/8 of a mile to go for big Chuck Culbertson. Arbogast and Simpson, your top 3 redraw positions. Alan Komar is 4th. 5th is Sheldon Whitman. 6th is Ned Fitch. Into the north end we ride for the final time. Checkered flag is in the air. Winning factory stock heat number 1 will be Chuck Culbertson. Arbogast for 2. Simpson for 3. They're your top 3 redraw positions. Green flag is out. Gruber on the outside line down to turn number 1. Bringing with him the 11 of Nate Hill, the winner last week. His first career win. Alicia Towner rides second. Tim Sykes is in position number 4. This time going to click lap number 1 down on the Pepsi scoreboard. 5 remain for Gruber. Hill, Towner, Sykes, Conklin. Off the back straightaway, they ride it. It's the 7 of Gruber showing the way. Hill on his back bumper off of turn number 4. Top 2 breaking away from the field. Sykes in position number 3. Problems for the Towner 9X. She gathers it up. Conklin going to be working into the 5th position as they ride into turn number 3. Here comes Hill to the outside. He liked it last week. He's going to try the wild side again. Halfway, 3 down, 3 to go. Gruber and Hill right at the turn number 1. Gruber's in the middle of the speedway. Hill trying everything to stay in his Tiger tracks as they ride it up the back stretch. 4 down this time. The parallel sticks are in the sky. 2 more times around the speedway for the 7 of Gruber. Hill rides right there in position number 2. Sykes is 3rd. 4th is the 9 of Towner. 5th, Conklin. Into turn number 3 and 4 we go for the 7 of Tommy Gruber. Off of turn number 4, he's going to see the white flag. 1 more trip around the speedway for the flying welder, Tommy Gruber. Nate Hill, Jim Sykes. Here comes Hill on the back bumper one more time. Off of turn number 4, picking up the win. It's going to be Tommy Gruber. Hill for 2. Sykes for 3. Towner going to be 4th.
Checker flag.
5th is going to be the 4C of Paul Conklin. Green flag is out. Gilbert leads them down to turn number 1. They're 3 wide behind them. Wagner holds down the number 2 spot. Into turn 3 and 4, Adam Gilbert sets the pace. Rich Wagner right there with the number 2 spot, chasing him down the front straightaway. Mike Wilmot Jr. to the inside of the R2 and Mike Robinson. It's all Adam Gilbert out front, the 28A. Kenny Underwood pulling off, as is the 3JD of Jimmy DeFalvio. Adam Gilbert sets the pace. A 5-mile point track champion. Robinson got by the 8W Wagner for position number 2. Wagner back to 3rd, Wilmot 4th. 5th is Phil Burns, and 6th is David Fox Jr. and a new ride for him. Halfway, 3 down, 3 to go for the 28A of Adam Gilbert. Robinson, Wagner, Wilmot. Up the back straightaway, Adam Gilbert sets the pace, and closing him is the R2 of Mike Robinson. Came into tonight a 5-point deficit between himself and Nick Kennedy for that point lead. Right now, they're chasing Adam Gilbert. Problems for Rich Wagner locking up on the front straight. White flag for the 28A of Adam Gilbert. Here comes Robinson. They're going to make a race of this down in the turn number 1. Adam Gilbert slides it high. Here comes Robinson. Going to take a look on the bottom. He's going to tuck it back in line of the back straightaway. He'll switch it to the outside. It's Adam Gilbert into turn 3 and 4. Final time. Robinson going to make a low bid. Off of turn 4. Checkered flag in the air. Picking up the win. It's going to be the G-Man, Adam Gilbert. Robinson for 2. Burns for 3. 4th is Wilmot Jr. Called for 7. Got 7 of them out there. 6 laps to distance. Top 3 will redraw in the pit area. For tonight's feature at off turn number 4, Wilder sets the pace, and we're racing down the front straightaway. Jeremy Warren hot on his heels into turn number 1. Nick Kennedy right there. He's the current point leader. So he rides it in the number 3 spot. Up front, it's all Josh Wilder. Jeremy Warren pushing him up the back straightaway. They're trying the outside line in between 3 and 4, but right now it's Wilder showing the way. Warren 2nd, Kennedy 3rd, Kennedy 4th. Raced up to the number 5 spot. Off of the back, turn 2, they ride Josh Wilder out front. Comes into tonight 50 points out of the lead in 3rd position. Driver has been consistent all season, has not yet been to victory lane in 2017 here at the Penn Can Speedway. He sets the pace in between 1 and 2, and he gets contact from the 44J of Jeremy Warren. Now Warren going to go to the outside. He'll tap Taparoo up the back straightaway. It's successful in the 3 and 4. Cross flags, 3 down, 3 to go for the 44J of Jeremy Warren. Wilder. Kennedy into that number 3 spot. Here comes the 107 of Nick Grice. He started last on the field, past track champion, and now he's battling with the point leader for the 3rd and final redraw spot. Off turn number 4, Jeremy Warren. Gonna see the parallel sticks. 2 more trips around the speedway for the 44J. Wilder 2nd, Kennedy 3rd, Grice 4th, 5th is Kennedy. 6th is Walter Decker, and 7th, John Mason. Jeremy Warren sets it down in the quarter number 3 and 4. Wilder right there 2nd. Watch Nick Grice in that battle for 3rd. Could get a pole starting position if you make that pass. Jeremy Warren rides it down to the south end. Wilder second, Kennedy third, Grice fourth. Final time we ride it up the back straightaway. Jeremy Warren sets it down into the north end. Checkered flag is in the air, picking up the win, the 44J of Jeremy Warren. Wilder going to come second, third, and sliding into it is the N2 of Nick Kennedy. Now the 107 of Nick Grice got into him down the front straightaway, but the driver did back off. Green flag is out. Pompey and Malcolm down to turn number one. They ride it in between 1 and 2. Pompey out front. Here comes Hartnett to the inside of Brian Malcolm. They take it up into turn 3. Brian. Off turn 4, Dan Pompey sets the pace in car number 11. He leads lap 1. Brian Malcolm is second. Third is Kevin Hartnett. Fourth, Puckett. And the B16 of Helen Barker. Off of the north end of the speedway. 2 laps now complete. For the 11 of Dan Pompey, current point leader. Rides him up the back straightaway in that Wilder Diamond Blades number 11 machine. Malcolm second, third is Hartnett. They're in the top 3 redraw positions. Dan Pompey sets it off at the north-south end of the speedway. Into 3 and 4 this time, you'll see the cross flags. 4 down, 4 to go for Dan Pompey. Ryan Malcolm. And Kevin Hartnett, your top 3. 5 down, 3 remain for Dan Pompey. Up the back straightaway, Dan Pompey motors up into the turn number 3 and 4. He's going to see the cross. Parallel sticks just 2 more times around the speedway. White flag get away for Dan Pompey. 1 3/8 of a mile to go. For Dan Pompey, driver out of Hartford. Checkered flag is in the air, picking up the win. It's going to be Dan Pompey. Second is Malcolm. Third is Hartnett. Fourth is the 41 of Puckett. Green flag is flying. They're racing down to turn 1. Colston sets the pace into turn number 1 and 2. Solomon holds down second. Third is Loney. It's all Mike Colston showing the way in that Don's on that 51 machine. Dan Solomon second. Third, Mike Loney. Joey Colston fourth. DRG is fifth. Mike Colston sets the pace into turn number 1. He has opened up to almost a straightaway over the second place running Dan Solomon machine. Colston sets the pace of quarter number 2. This time he's going to see the cross flags. 4 down, 4 to go for the 51 of Colston. Solomon, Loney, Joey Colston, Darwin Green, and Tompkin, and Jeff Shealy. Colston rides it down in the turn number 1. Darwin Green going to the outside in turn 1 around Joey Colston, trying to race his way into the number 4 spot. Top 4 will redraw the modifieds. Parallel sticks are in the sky. Darwin Green racing into a redraw spot. This track is to DRG's liking. He is hiking the left front tire, and he is not done yet. White flag is out for Mike Colson. He is over the straightaway. Over a great run by Dan Solomon. Darwin Green in a redraw position and still battling. Now here comes Colston looking underneath him. Checkered flag in the air. Mike Colston picks up qualifying heat number 2 in a dominating run on a very, very fast racetrack. Dan Solomon going to cross the line in second. Third is Mike Loney, and fourth is Darwin Green, and he barely makes it into the redraw. Dan Borden and Nick Petrelak. Bobby Trapper in the 2. Aaliyah Geisler into turn number 1 aboard the 44. Dan Borden around over in turn number 1. Caution on the speedway. Green flag is out. Streak number 2 down to turn number 1. And the 61 of Grimm. Wow, what an incredible save by the whole field. Grimm able to only go back to 4th. Aaliyah Geisler up to the point and into turn number 3 and 4. Aaliyah Geisler in car number 44 sets it down to 1 and 2. Brett Tonkin running second, Petrelak third. Grimm has the 4th and final redraw spot, but here comes Rusty Smith working all over the back bumper of the 61 of Grimm. It's Geisler showing the way. She slides up and looking to go underneath. There's the 15 of Tonkin. Into turn number 3 and 4. Smith gets by Grimm, 61 for position number 4. Here comes Tonkin to the inside of Aaliyah Geisler. Geisler holds it down into turn number 1. And she slides up, and again, just enough of a door open for Tonkin. Here he goes up the back straightaway, side by side into turn 3. Side by side at the halfway point. The Grimm Construction 15 of Brett Tonkin. Aaliyah Geisler on the outside. They still stay side by side. Tonkin with a great run up the back straightaway. New race leader into 3. Off a turn 4 this time. 5 and 3 remain. Geisler on the outside. Tonkin racing down on the inside. Great job by both drivers. Here comes Petrelak and Smith. They want into the action. Parallel sticks are in the sky 2 more times around the speedway for the 44 of Aaliyah Geisler. Tonkin, Petrelak, and Smith. Then it's Grimm, Morden, and Trapper. Off turn number 4, white flag is in the air. Aaliyah Geisler, 1 3/8 of a mile to go. Geisler doing a great job, does her racing up to the 5-mile point speedway all season long. Coming down here to the Penn Can Speedway tonight, she's looking to take the heat race win on turn 4. She will do so. Picking up the win is Aaliyah Geisler. Second in the line is going to be Brett Tonkin. Third, Petrelak. 4th and final redraw position goes to the 34 of Rusty Smith. Green flag is out. Adam Mudge takes him down to turn number 1. Tyler Smith. Jason Smith, 2nd and 3rd. Here comes Sibilia around the 80 of Tyler Smith. Up the back straightaway, Adam Mudge sets the pace into turn number 3 and 4. Sibilia holds down the number 2 spot. It's all Adam Mudge showing the way. Sibilia 2nd. Tyler Smith running in position number 4. 3rd to 73 of Jason Smith. Adam Mudge sets it down to quarter number 3 and 4. This time he's going to put lap number 2 up in lights on the Pepsi scoreboard for the 5 a.m. of Adam Mudge. Sibilia. Smith. Deal. Sibilia. Smith. Mudge sets it into 3 and 4. 3 down. 5 remain for Mudge. Sibilia. Deal. Smith. Sibilia. Smith. Adam Mudge rides it off a quarter number 4. Pair of cross flags in the air. 4 down, 4 to go for the 5 a.m. of Adam Mudge. Shibilia is second. Deal third. Right now, Jason Smith fourth. Shauna Shibilia and Tyler Smith. Problems on the back straightaway for the second place running 26 of Grant Shibilia. 5 in, 3 remain. Green flag is out. Adam Mudge sets the pace. Deal right there second. Smith third. Here they ride it into the south end. The 5 a.m. of Adam Mudge shows the way up the back straightaway. Deal holding down the number 2 spot. Third Shibilia, fourth Smith. Parallel sticks are in the sky. 2 more times around the speedway for Adam Mudge. Hunter Deal, Shauna Shibilia, Tyler Smith, Jason Smith. Mudge rides it into turn number 3 and 4. White flag is waving. 1 3/8 of a mile to go for the 5 a.m. of Adam Mudge. Hunter Deal. Deal started back in position number 5 up the number 2 spot. Shibilia, Smith, and Smith. Adam Mudge rides off the corner. He'll pick up the heat race win. Deal is second. Third is Shibilia. Fourth, Tyler Smith. Fifth will be the 73 of Jason Smith. Green flag is out. Qualifying gate number 2. Rides it down to turn number 1. On the inside, Slatner up on the outside. That's Bailey Boyd in the 163. The 11 of Jamie France, the 63 of Eric Boyd, the 56K of Camden Maybe. Leading lap number 1, it's going to be the 163 of Bailey Boyd. Latner, France, Maybe, Fitcher, and Boyd. Into the south end of the speedway, they ride it. The 163 of Bailey Boyd shows the way. Doug Latner is second. Third is the 11 of France as they ride it down into 3 and 4. This time, 2 laps complete, 6 laps remain for the 163 of Bailey Boyd. Ladner holding down the number 2 spot. Third is France. Fourth is the 56K of Maybe. They ride it up the back straightaway. It rides the 163 of Boyd. Ladner. France in the 11 machine. Bailey Boyd, the current point leader coming into tonight's racing action. Driver out of Kirkwood, New York. Youngster rides it on the corner number 2. Doug Ladner. That car's been to victory lane this season. He's riding in position number 2 now. Third is the 11 of France this time. Cross flags are in the air halfway down. 4 down, 4 to go for the 163 of Boyd, the 101 of Ladner. Ladner pushes up. He hits the cushion over in 1 and 2. Up the back straightaway, the 163 of Bailey Boyd sets the pace down in the corner number 3 and 4. Riding there in second is the 101 of Ladner. The 11 of France riding in position number 3. Fourth is the 56K of Camden Maybe. The 71 of Travis Stritcher, the 63 of Eric Boyd. Backstretch we go into turn number 3 and 4. The parallel popsicle sticks are in the sky. 2 more times around the speedway for the 163 of Bailey Boyd. The 101 of Latner, the 11 of France. Maybe, Fitcher, and Boyd. Back straight away we go. It's all the 163 of Bailey Boyd. The hot shoe. Into 3 and 4. White flag is out. 1 3/8 of a mile to go for the 163 of Bailey Boyd. Second rides the 101 of Latner. France, Maybe, top 4. Of a quarter number 2, we ride it. Final time for the 163 of Bailey Boyd down in the quarter number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air, picking up the win. In the second 600cc modified heat race is Bailey Boyd. Second is the 101 of Doug Latner. Third, the 11 of Tim France. Fourth, the 56K of Camden Maybe. Wilder and Kennedy off turn number 4. Green flag is waving, and we're racing down the front. Straight away they go. Kennedy, Phil Burns, Wilder, Warren. They straighten it out into turn number 1. They're 3 wide for position 4, 5, and 6. It's Nick Kennedy out front, the M2 machine. Phil Burns is second. Out front, it all rides the N2 of Kennedy. Phil Burns right there on his back bumper. Wilder third. Fourth is Warren and Robinson. On the corner this time, 3 laps now complete for the N2 of Nick Kennedy. Here comes Phil Burns down to the inside and turn to turn 1. Kennedy, Burns, Wilder, Robinson, and Warren, your top 5. Kennedy slides up. Here comes the 99K of Phil Burns. Caution on the speedway for the 8W of Rich Wagner. Nick Kennedy, your race leader. He chooses that outside line. Green flag is out there, ride it down into turn number 1. Phil Burns gets the jump. Now it's Kennedy in second, Robinson third, Robinson and Kennedy. 1 and 2 on the points as they battle at 2 and 3 on the racetrack. Phil Burns, the invader, leads them into turn number 3 and 4. Phil Burns rides it down in the 1 and 2. Kennedy and Robinson, a point battle shaping up. Into turn number 3 and 4 goes the 99K of Phil Burns. Battle on the racetrack for second. That is for a points position. Phil Burns sets the pace. Robinson is second. He gets by Kennedy on lap number 5. But Phil Burns took the lead on lap number 3. He has got that machine hooked up and dialed in. It's Burns. Robinson. Now Wilkie going to slide underneath the N2 of Nick Kennedy. He'll take away the 3rd position, but now Kennedy comes back and Wilkie, 107 of Nick Grice off the pace. It's all Phil Burns showing the way in the 99K. And the 107 of Nick Grice going to stop down to the inside at 3 and 4. Phil Burns sets the pace off of quarter number 4. Green flag is back out, back underway. Burns back out front. Robinson rides second. Third is Kennedy. And now the 107 of Nick Grice barely making it down out of harm's way. Phil Burns sets the pace in car number 99K. Robinson second. Kennedy third. He's got pressure from the 44J of Jeremy Warren. 5 of Wilder holds down the 5th position. The 99K of Phil Burns sets the pace. 1 lap shy of the halfway mark. For Burns, Robinson, Kennedy, Warren, and Wilder. Halfway, 10 down, 10 to go. Off of quarter number 2, they ride it. Robinson is reeling him in. The N2 of Nick Kennedy off the pace. Green flag back out, 11 in, 9 remain for Phil Burns. Michael Robinson. Off of quarter number 2, Burns sets the pace. Robinson holds down the number 2 spot. Knock, knock, knocking on the doors. They ride it into 3. Jeremy Warren riding in position number 3. Wilder 4. Battle shaping up out front between the 99K of Phil Burns and the R2 of Michael Robinson. Lap traffic, the N2 and Nick Kennedy right in front of your race leaders. They ride it down to quarter number 3 and 4. Burns gets by the N2 of Kennedy. Now Robinson trying to do as well. Jeremy Warren now going to take a look to the inside of Robinson off of quarter number 2. The field coming up on the back of the 8W Rich Wagner. Wagner right in front of the leader. Very interesting. 2 lap cars in the mix. Phil Burns sets the pace. Kennedy second. He's down at least 1 lap, I believe. Kennedy just down to the leader, the 99K of Phil Burns. There's 4 laps to go for Burns. Nick Kennedy is down 1 lap to the field. Robinson, those 2 racing for a championship. Warren right there looking to get in underneath the leader of the pace. This is a very interesting race. Phil Burns is your leader. The N2 of Kennedy is down a lap. Jeremy Warren is up onto the back bumper of the 99K of Phil Burns. Kennedy has been racing very hard for down 1 lap. Robinson back to 3rd. Wilder 4th, and Mike Wilmot Jr. is 5th. White flag will be waving for Phil Burns as he rides it in between quarter number 3 and 4. One more time around the speedway. For Phil Burns. On the south end they ride. It's all the 99K of Phil Burns. Warren on his back bumper. Can he get anything off of turn 4? Burns pushes up. Checkered flag in the air, and Phil Burns, the Invader, steals the show. Second is the 44J of Warren. 3rd, the R2 of Mike Robinson. 4th, Josh Wilder. And 5th, Mike Wilmot Jr. Green flag in hand. Onto the quarter, they ride it. Green means go down the front straightaway. They do. Groover and Hill into turn number 1. Gruber down on the inside. Hill up on the outside. Simpson right there in position number 3. Luke Arbogast has had a fast hot rod all night long in that 11L machine. Left rear tire down on the 11 and 8 Hill, last week's feature winner. Lap 1 belongs to Tommy Gruber. Tough break for Nate Hill. When they went into turn 1, Gruber set his car. Tommy Gruber electing the outside line in between 3 and 4. Green ghost stick in hand. And he's on it down the front straightaway. Gruber, Simpson, Sykes, Arbogast, Culbertson.
Good, you are on the lead lap. Go.
Arbogast now down a lap to the field. If he had went out, he would have been on the lead lap. Gruber, your race leader. Simpson, 2nd. Sykes is 3rd. Alan Komar around at a knot in turn number 2. Caution on the speedway. Gruber on the accelerator back to racing lap number 4 restart. Simpson second, Sykes third, Arbogast fourth. Fifth is Culbertson. But it's all Tommy Gruber out front in the 7R machine. Sykes in turn 4, and the 11 of Arbogast with nowhere to go has to get on the binders. Green flag is out there, racing down the front straightaway. Tommy Gruber out front, the Flying Welder. Sets it down in the quarter number 1 and 2. Simpson racing the chase right there in the number 2 spot. Sykes third, fourth is Culbertson. It's all Gruber out front, high side hustling. In the 7R. The B-17 of Simpson rides second, Sykes third, Culbertson fourth. Fifth is Fitch. Komar and Hill, they both Gruber and Simpson to turn number 1. Sykes into the back of the B-17.
Yellow.
Green flag is out. The M7 among 7R of Tommy Gruber, the Flying Welder, has about a 6-car length advantage over the 8C of Chuck Culbertson, the current point leader. Ned Fitch right there in position number 3. Fourth is the 4C of Paul Conklin. Fifth is the 11 of Luke Arbogast. The 11 of Nate Hill is down a lap. Gruber out front, the high side hustler. Caution for debris in turn 4. Tommy Gruber off turn number 4. Green flag is out, back underway. Down the front straightaway we ride. Tommy Gruber out front. Culbertson, Fitch, Conklin, Arbogast, Simpson, Comar. Halfway, 10 down, 10 to go for the 7R of Tommy Gruber. Culbertson, Fitch, Arbogast, Conklin. Now Simpson, he's going to the outside for position number 5. He'll take it. Gruber sets the pace. Culbertson races the chase. Ned Fitch, Luke Arbogast, Steve Simpson. 11 in, 9 to go for Tommy Gruber. Gruber sets it down to 1 and 2. Culbertson going into turn 1. Tommy Gruber out on a Friday night drive here at the Penn Can Speedway. Chuck Culbertson, the current point leader, having a good run. Caution on the speedway. .13 laps complete, 7 remain. Green flag back out. Culbertson back onto the racetrack. Ned Fitch is riding in position number 2. Steve Simpson third. Hill down a lap. Alan Comar fourth. Paul Conklin fifth. Groover into the north end of the speedway. High side hustle.
They all had to live for the 16.
Fitch, Simpson, Komar, and Conklin.
7R.
Groover up to the outside of the speedway. Fitch holding down the second position. Here comes Simpson on his back bumper looking for some racing real estate. Problems for Paul Conklin. He goes pit side. Groover shows the way the Riverside Lane sponsored 7R. Simpson trying to get underneath the 16 of Ned Fitch. Right now it's Groover, Fitch, Simpson, Komar, Culbertson, and Nate Hill. Groover shows the way. Fitch riding second. Simpson in position number 3. Groover sees the parallel sticks. 2 more trips around the speedway for the 7R. Simpson gets by Ned Fitch for position number 2. Parallel sticks in the sky, make it 1.5 more times for the 7R of Tommy Groover. White flag is in the air. 1/3/8 of a mile to go for Tommy Groover. Final time in the north end of the speedway, Tommy Groover. Off of turn number 4, he'll pick up the factory stock feature. The B-17 is Steve Simpson second. Third is Ned Fitch. Fourth to the 8C of Chuck Culbertson, and fifth to Alan Komar. Alex Yankowski, Rich Coons, green flag is out. They're racing down the front straightaway. The Sportsman ride it down to the south end. Alex Yankowski, Rich Coons, Moose Gully. Gully getting a good run. Hang on in the middle of the pack. Green flag is out. They're racing down to turn number 1. Alex Yankowski shows the way. Coons right there in the number 2 spot. Moose Gully to the inside of Rich Coons in position number 2 as they ride off a quarter number 4. He's going to take away the number 2 spot. Into turn number 1 and 2 they ride it. Alex Yankowski shows the way. Moose Gully second, Coons is third. Matt Cole fourth, Jim O'Hara fifth. Off into the south end, Alex Yankowski shows the way. Off of turn number 4, they ride it 3. Laps up and lights on the Pepsi scoreboard for Alex Yankowski, Moose Gully, Rich Coons, Matt Cole, and Jim O'Hara, your top 5. Off turn number 4, they ride at 4. Laps complete now for the 84Y of Alex Yankowski. Moose Gully rides in position number 2. Matt Cole takes a look to the inside for position number 3 up the back straightaway. Into turn number 1, Yankowski shows the way. Moose Gully second, Coons third, 4th is Cole, 5th is O'Hara. This time, going to put lap number 6 up in lights. Yankowski shows the way into turn number 3. Gully second, Coons third. He's got pressure from the 24 of Matt Cole. Alex Yankowski shows the way in the 84Y machine, the second generation chauffeur. It's all Yankowski. Moose Gully second, Coons still battling side by side with Matt Cole. Yankowski has about a 12-car length advantage over the M14 of Moose Gully. This time, 1 lap shy of halfway. Yankowski out front. Gully rides second, Cole third. Tom Collins to the inside of Coons, battling for fourth, bringing Mike Shane with him. Alex Yankowski shows the way. Moose Gully holds down the number 2 spot. Matt Cole third, Coons fourth, Collins fifth. 6th is Shane, 7th O'Hara. Barton, Howell, and Nagel and Zona battling for 10th. Alex Yankowski shows the way in the 84Y machine. This time, halfway, 13 and 12 remain in this 25-lap main event for the Sportsman. Battle shaping up for second. Matt Cole reeling in the M14 of Moose Gully. Yankowski shows the way down in the turn number 1. Cole to the inside of Moose Gully. Off at turn number 4, the 84Y. Yankowski sets the pace into turn number 1. Cole to the inside of Gully. That battle raging on for second and third. Battle for fourth as Tommy Collins tries to work past the 27 of Rich Coons. But Alex Yankowski shows the way in the 84Y ride. Off turn number 4, Cole to the inside of Gully. 3 wide for position number 4. Shane to the inside of Collins. Now Collins battles back there, 3 wide again off turn 2. Yankowski sets it into turn number 1. Matt Cole to the inside of Moose Gully for position number 2. But Gully battling right there on the top side. Passing flag coming out for the 00 Jeremy Williams. Matt Cole slips into position number 2. It's Yankowski, Matt Cole, Moose Gully, Mike Shane, Rich Coons, the top 5. Mike Shane, right front tire, leaned way over, it's busted. How about Alex Yankowski in the lap traffic? 20 laps complete. He has well over a straightaway lead over Matt Cole. Yankowski going to have heavy lap traffic over the next 4 circuits. Cole solidly in the number 2 spot. Gully 3rd, Shane 4th. Nagel up to 5th. He's on the back bumper of Mike Shane. 22 laps going to be complete for your race leader. Alex Yankowski, 3 laps to go. Yankowski up the back straightaway. And a 3R of Ray Leonard up in smokes. Tough brakes for Ray Leonard. Off turn 4, green flag is out. We're back underway. 3 laps to decide this one. Alex Yankowski into turn number 1. Mikey Nagel way up over the cushion, hiking that left front tire up on the ground. He'll lose the 5th position to Tommy Collins. Parallel sticks are in the sky. 2 more times around the speedway for Alex Yankowski. Matt Cole, Moose Gully, Mike Shane. Tommy Collins in position 5, but here comes Nagel racing alongside. White flag in hand. 1 more trip around the speedway for the 84Y of Alex Yankowski. He sets it into the south end of the speedway, looking for his first career Penn Can Speedway victory. Alex Yankowski into turn 3 and 4, final time. On the corner, he'll pick up the win. Alex Yankowski is your winner. Matt Cole second, Mike Shane third, 4th is Tommy Collins, and 5th is Mike Nagel Jr. As they roll down the backstage, we'll unlock the cage as they head off into turn 3. You better bet they're set to be let free. So wait for the color that brings speed to the mothers. Green means going down the front straightaway they ride. Into the south end, everybody makes it down to quarter number 1. Put Trelak on the outside like a cannon. Now he gets up into the low stuff, and we got him stacked up in the middle of the pack. Green flag is out. And a car around over in turn 4. Off the corner, green flag is out. Racing to turn number 1, Pompey, Petrelak, green. Colston. Malcolm. Down to the north end they go. Pompey sets the pace, Petrelak second. Caution on the speedway, the 88 of Kevin Hartnett around over in turn number 3 and 4. Green flag back out, back underway. Petrelak on that outside line, down to the turn number 1. He makes his stick off of the corner number 2. Nick Petrelak out front in the 72 machine. As Pompey, Colston, and Green. Nick Petrelak sets it down in the quarter number 3 and 4. Pompey down to the bottom, moves it up to the top side now. Nick Petrelak showing the way on the outside of the speedway. That's Pompey, Colston, Green, and Malcolm, your top 5. Nick Petrelak, the Starfersky Snap Auto Supply 72, rides it down to the south end. Pompey is second. 3rd, Colston. 4th, DRG. 5th, Rusty Smith finds something on the outside. High, wide, and handsome. He's going to work his way into the number 5 spot. Up the back straightaway, the 72 of Petrelak shows the way. This time 6 laps up in lights on the Pepsi scoreboard for the 72 of Petrelak. Up the back straightaway they ride it. It's the 72 of Petrelak. He's got about a 7-car length advantage over Dan Pompey, Mike Colston, Darwin Green, Rusty Smith, your top 5. Then it's Brian Malcolm, Mike Loney, Dan Solomon, Joey Colston, and Hartnett the top 10. Cars slowing in turn 4. The 2 of Bobby Trapper off the pace. Petrelak off of 4. But Pompey with a good restart stays with him. Petrelak up to the outside. He's motors back out front. Darwin Green to the inside of Mike Colston. He's going to take third. Colston battles back on the outside. Green down low. Give him the number 3 spot as he's now chasing down the 11 of Pompey. Petrelak, high, ride, and handsome. Darwin Green now going to go up to the outside. He's had that car glued to the bottom. He's going to test the waters on the outside to try to get around Pompey. Into turn 1, he's going to bump the cushion, and he jumps the cushion. He loses the 3rd position, but battles it back with Colston. They touch wheels into turn 3. Here comes Rusty Smith into the mix. Darwin Green battling a push on the outside, but able to continue to motor up there. We'll see if he tucks it back down to the bottom or stays up to the outside. Out front, Nick Petrelak, he's using the outside lane. Pompey, Colston, Green, Smith, your top 5. Then it's Loney, Malcolm, Hartnett, Colston, and Solomon 10th. But Nick Petrelak out front on a mission. He has 1 career modified win here at Penn Can. Would love to make it 2 tonight. Pompey, the point leader, is 2nd. Colston 3rd. He's got pressure from DRG. Petrelak shows the way. Pompey within 7 car lengths. Green to the inside of Colston down in the turn 1 and 2. Halfway for your race leader, Nick Petrelak. 15 in, 15 to go. That battle for 3rd continuing still. Darwin Green now going to slide job on Colston. But look at Colston going to try to come back down to the inside. The battle on the track is for 3rd. Pompey is narrowing the gap between 1st and 2nd. Pompey down to within 6 car lengths now. But Petrelak shoots out the corner like a cannon. But he's going to have lap traffic in front of him. Lap traffic in front of your leader, and caution over in turn number 4. 119 of Brian Malcolm. Green flag is out for Petrelak. Nick Petrelak out of Greenfield Township, Pennsylvania. Rides it into turn 3 and 4. Pompey and Green right about the middle of the speedway trying to muster up something. Pompey using the middle trying to get it working. But it's all Nick Petrelak as he rides it off. Quarter number 4, 19 in, 11 remain for Petrelak. Pompey rides 2nd, Green 3rd. 4th is Colston, 5th is Smith. 10 more circuits remain for Nick Petrelak. Pompey to within about 6 car lengths. But Petrelak has had the line tonight. Pompey trying to reel him in. Darwin Green 3rd, 4th is Colston. Here comes Rusty Smith. Looking to the inside into turn 1. Nick Petrelak shows the way this time. 22 down, 8 remain. Petrelak may come into lap traffic before it's said and done. Petrelak. Pompey is coming down the 5 car lengths with 7 laps remaining. Pompey may have been saving something in that number 11 machine. Pompey making a charge on lap 23. Now down to within 2 car lengths. Petrelak slips up. Pompey takes him up the back straightaway. New race leader. Petrelak going to try a high-low switch. Pompey race leader on lap 25 with 5 remain. But Trelack gonna try to get him in second lap traffic. 4 laps remain for Dan Pompey. Pompey sets the pace. Trelack second. Third is Green. Morton up into the loose stuff, and caution going to come out.
South, go low in turn 2. Low in turn 2. Hear that?
Green flag is out. 26 in, 4 remain for Dan Pompey. Trelack trying to mount a charge off turn number 2. Trelack's been using that outside line. Now he's going to try to use the bottom. He pitches it as low as he can, side by side of the line. Pompey, Trelack side by side into turn number 2.
What a great modified race tonight.
Parallel sticks are dancing. Trelack down on the inside. Rusty Smith on the outside in 4, trying to make something happen. He's going to the wild side. He's going to go around Darwin Green. Up front there, side by side. Pompey, Trelack into 3 and 4. Pompey loses it a minute. Gathers it back. Trelack, they touch. White flag is out. Into turn 1. Trelack gets a good run. Pompey on the outside. They ride it. Final time into turn 3 and 4. Nick Trelack gets the lead back, and he's going to go to victory lane. Trelack, Pompey, Green, Smith, Colston. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's 4-cylinder feature winner, Phil Burns.
You get a picture with all of us? Yeah.
I'm going to get a picture. I'll get this here afterwards. Just kidding. Sweet. Normally we don't do pictures yourself yet, but
Yeah, I know. That's fine. That's
sorry
fine.
to keep you guys waiting.
That's all right.
Tonight's 4-cylinder feature winner, Phil Burns. Phil, this car was hooked up tonight. Didn't matter where you put it, high, low. This thing was just a rocket ship.
Yeah, it was hooked up good, and I got to thank Johnny. He owns the car. We just put a new motor in it a couple nights ago. Thank Richard for letting us use his garage and his help getting everything going. And we actually had to change a wire harness last night because it didn't run right. And then we didn't know if we had the right size tires, but looked like it worked out pretty good. And this is my first win in anywhere other than Skyline. I got about 40 of them there, but I've never won anywhere else until now.
It's got to feel good getting out here, out to the Penn Can Speedway, branching out, picking up the win. This thing is a rocket ship.
Thank you. Yeah. Yep. I got to thank Johnny. It's his car.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's 4-cylinder feature winner, Philip Burns. Pulling up into victory lane, the Fire Management Control of Pennsylvania Restoration. Yankowski Motorsports 84 wide, tonight 602. Great Sportsman feature winner, Alex Yankowski. Alex, congratulations and welcome to Penn Can Speedway Victory Lane.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a fast car. I got to thank Kevin Bates, Dave Poza, and my dad for all the help.
This car was a rocket, man, like you said, inside, outside. It didn't matter where you put this thing. You at one point had almost over a straightaway lead. What were you thinking when that caution came out?
Yeah, I had a great Teal Pro car, but I was hitting lap traffic, so I was just kind of happy to get out of that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, picking up the 602 Great Sportsman feature win tonight, Alex Yankowski. The Starferskis, Napa Auto Supply. Picking up tonight's modified feature win, Nick Petrelak. Nick, congratulations. Welcome back to Penn Can Victory Lane. This one was exciting.
Yeah, it was. I'm thankful for the Speedway for letting us run tonight. Packed in a real good track, waited out the fog, and it just worked in. It just went into our wheelhouse. This is the kind of track that I like, where I can get up on top and do my thing up there. And it was tough. I ran the whole race with my shield open. I couldn't see. And I'm like, I got to that last caution. I'm like, oh, I thought my shield was down. My eyes were all blurry. I'm like, oh, no, I just got to rub my eyes out. And that last time, I'm like, I didn't give a shit. I went down there with Pompey up in front there. I said, I got to give it a shot. He's the king of this place. We got to take a chance at him while our car's good. And it was good tonight. Thanks to my pit crew, Beach Ball, Johnny, Lee, BJ, my girlfriend Ange. All the people that we worked our butts off on this car this week. It was terrible last week, and we found some stuff that we liked. Well, it looked good on paper, but then again, the week before, the same thing looked good on paper to us. So for this time, we got it right. So we'll take this in. This doesn't happen a lot. It's modified racing's tough, but we had a good car tonight, and we'll build off of it for the rest of the year.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Very excited.
Picking up tonight's modified win, Nick Petriulak. Picking up tonight's factory stock feature win, the driver of the 7R, the Flying Welder, Tommy Gruber. Tommy, congratulations. Welcome back to Penn Can Victory Lane.
Yes, sir. It feels as good as the first time.
Now, you have a little bit more on your plate now this time around after winning the race, being able to pull into the infield and jump aboard a great sportsman.
Yeah, I got to thank my cousin for that. I mean, it's a whole different ball game for sure. We'll do a little learning with it and see what happens.
This car was hooked up tonight outside, man, where you like it the most, was really worked in tonight with the weather.
Yeah, there was so much bite in the track. I was getting a little nervous. The car was so tight, I was having trouble getting it turned.
This car was hooked up. How about the people you want to thank today back here to Victory Lane tonight?
Well, I got to thank my cousin Michael, Jesse Jake, Nate Shea. As of when I left this morning, there was nothing in the rear. They put it together for me to race.
There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Tonight's factory stock feature winner, Tommy Gruber. On behalf of the staff and management of Penn Can Speedway, thank you for coming out to tonight's racing action. We look forward to seeing you back here next Friday night.